We all know what SpongeBob is. I'm not going into a whole monologue. But just for reference, he's had over 600 episodes, 43 TV specials, 6 movies, 1 SNL appearance, and 50 video games. And I'm going to play all of them. And just in case you think I'm being YouTubey here, 1, I'm not, and 2, just to prove that I'm not, here are the rules. I'm including every console release, every handheld version of the console release, every PC game, including the Roblox games.
What is going on? There's a gang war.
And every physical video game, such as the Plug-N-Play, the official SpongeBob gaming laptop, and all the baby games like the Vtech, the Leapster, and the Fisher-Price Smart Cycle.
Oh wow, the jellyfish is like in 3D. Ow, my butthole though.
And not only that, but I'm also going to rank every single game on a tier list, which I have themed after SpongeBob foods, ranging from the worst tier, which is Nasty Patty, all the way to the best tier that a game can be awarded, the Krabby Patty, all in hopes of finding the best and the worst SpongeBob video games to ever be made. And I think I've succeeded. But first, a quick word from today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Factor, which arrives just in time for summer for the hot days, busy schedules, and a problem that I've run into over and over again. I'm hungry and I don't want to cook. Big surprise. That's where Factor steps in, when they send you chef-crafted, ready-to-eat meals to your door, so you can always have something A+ to eat without having to schedule a block of time out of your already busy day to cook.
It tastes so fresh.
Which I found works great for me, because most of my day consists of sitting at my desk editing for 8 hours. With Factor, I don't have to wander around for 30 minutes trying to assemble the 5th worst sandwich I'll eat that week. Instead, I'll have a lunch that took me like a minute to, well, I didn't really do much. I just popped it out and I ate it. And it's fresh, never frozen, and it kept me full for the entire workday. And that's why I use Factor, and I think you should too. Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code NIBSFB50 to get 50% off your first Factor box, plus free breakfast for 1 year. One more time, NIBSFB50 at factor75.com. 50% off your first box, free breakfast for 1 year. You're welcome. Thank you to Factor for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back into it. The first SpongeBob game to ever be released was from early 2001, and it is SpongeBob SquarePants Legend of the Lost Spatula on the Game Boy Color.
Oh my god. It's a chiptune cover of the SpongeBob music.
Welcome, my friends, to Bikini Bottom. It opens with a cutscene where I skipped the cutscene. Apparently you can't press A. I thought you could press A to like advance the dialogue, but apparently you can't do that. It just skips the cutscene.
Okay, there's no bad guys in this game. There's just NPCs. But nothing happens. Oh, that's Bubble Bass. I called it. Oh, we're naked now. We're just streaking through a neighborhood. It's gonna get put on a list.
Aside from running around in public, half naked, avoiding enemies like Bubble Bass.
Okay, he tried to touch us, but I touched him first and then he ran away.
The bodybuilder fish.
Oh, why is he bad? God damn it, he just punched us in our little sponge hole.
And Gideon.
Man, you know, I don't think you're a bad dude.
There are also some other character cameos.
Oh, there's Plankton. There's Game Boy Plankton. He is true to size. Oh, SpongeBob likes that. He's threatening him with a good time. Is he gonna hurt me? Oh, we're naked now. Now we're just... Oh, he's fully naked. Did you see his little sponge hole? He had a little sponge hole editor. Roll that back. He's got a little sponge hole.
The sprites are great. It has a cool mechanic where you can swap through your equipable weapons, and it even keeps track of your Krabby Patty ammo. And I'd consider it like a tactical shooter with platforming elements.
Okay, let him go first. What was that? Why'd he just like bum rush us? Sorry, I didn't mean to screech, guys. I didn't mean to screech.
Other than that, it's just a basic Game Boy platformer where the platforming is more difficult than the extremely limited enemy appearances.
Okay. Oh, you can swim! Swim, SpongeBob! Oh my god!
And I ranked the first game in the holographic meatloaf tier. I liked it, and it's technically like a holographic meatloaf plus, if you want to get technical. The next game is actually a PC game, and it took me a long time to get working. These old PC games do not want to be played, and they just like freeze and then freak out and then explode. It's borderline impossible to get these games running. But I eventually got it running through a virtual Windows XP computer.
This game took probably 4 months to get going.
So this is SpongeBob Operation Krabby Patty, released on September 20th, 2001. 9 days. It was released, you know. If I make a pie bomb joke here, it's probably gonna be in bad taste, so I'm not gonna do that. Anyone want to guess how the game opens? Any guesses here on the opening scene?
Yes.
Hold on, cutscene.
What is he watching?
This stinks. What?
What is this? Oh my god. He was looking at Sandy Cheeks naughties. He literally took out a centerfold of Sandy Cheeks.
The game itself is basically a collection of little mini games, the first one being based on that episode where Plankton makes a robot crabs to try to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula. But in this game, he instead hires the sea ants. They never appear in any other form of SpongeBob media. I don't know who the sea ants are, but they're here. They're the sea ants. So, sea ants are here. You just use the mouse to drag robot crabs around to collect Krabby Patty ingredients from the sea ants at like 3 increasing speeds.
This one's not very good. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys and call it as I see it. This one's... it's the same level. Okay, no, we're doing the same thing again. Exit, yes.
And the next game is Boating School, where we actually get to see Patrick give Squidward CPR in the opening cutscene. Which is hot. And this game is like basically the same as the last game, except you just drive around a track and collect different colored buoys, and sometimes the buoys lie.
Okay, that doesn't do anything. That was not yellow, that was red. Okay, wait, is this game gaslighting me? I'm not that colorblind. I know I'm colorblind, I'm not that colorblind. What?
It's, you know, it's not very fun, but I like the cutscenes, and so I put it in the chumstick tier. All right, cue the PS1 for SpongeBob SuperSponge, a game with a very dark and controversial past. Upon researching this game, I discovered that when the studio developed it, Climax... oh, that's not the line. I misread that. The studio that developed it, comma, Climax. Okay, so the studio's name is Climax. When Climax closed down one of their offices, all of their assets from that office were sold on eBay for some reason, including all of the files for this game we're about to play, SpongeBob SuperSponge. And when the files were released and then explored in 2016, a lot of unused content was found, like unused enemies, animations, this guy who's apparently a Superman cosplayer, and some behind the scenes development sketches of SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy in very, very inappropriate scenarios that I can't show on YouTube. So yes, SpongeBob is in the files. Don't shoot the messenger. I didn't want to see it either. But on to the game.
Why is SpongeBob the only one not moving at all? Gary's wiggling. They're blinking. What happened to SpongeBob? Is he okay? He's just like phased out of this reality?
It's a platformer on the PS1 where you catch jellyfish, throw jellyfish, collect spatulas, and then try not to dry out in Sandy's dome.
He's gonna die. Oh, SpongeBob, you need water. You need to find water. There. Oh, clutch. We gotta see the dry. Now that we fell, we gotta see what happens when he dries out.
And I probably would have been disappointed with this game if I had it on the PS1 as a kid without access to the secret files. It's plain, it's not very fun, and it doesn't really feel that SpongeBob-y, if that makes sense. And Super Sponge is my least favorite game that I've played so far, so I'm ranking it in Nasty Patty for now. They also released it on the Game Boy Advance, where it honestly feels like it probably just belongs more.
Oh, and he's got karate paws. Okay, this game might be better. When I hit on it. Whoa, 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 whoa! Some crazed lunatic pervert running through jellyfish fields. Get out of here.
I mean, this is like the Game Boy's specialty, just platformer. And if anything, this game probably should have only been released on the Game Boy Advance. And so I decided to rank this one higher, but you know, not too much higher. And this next game is one that literally took me months to get running. It's SpongeBob Employee of the Month on Microsoft Windows from 2002. And I actually had to write my own Google document on notes for myself on how to open this game and then keep it running, which was just slowly written out over months of work through process and elimination. I actually gave up on even trying to play it 3 separate times. Then I kept coming back and I finally got it working.
Wait! Don't you want to see my...
What? Did you guys hear what Plankton said?
They gotta stop letting Plankton introduce these games, I think. How do you think Karen would feel about all these intros, Sheldon? But the plot here is that Mr. Krabs got some free tickets in the mail to Neptune's Paradise, which is a theme park probably similar to Glove World. And then he gave them to SpongeBob for being Employee of the Month. And then he... oh. Okay, so I accidentally skipped this one too. Like, arrest me for having a slight cough. I'm getting over something. It's a point and click adventure. I've always loved the old PC point and click games, mainly because I love finding all the hidden little secrets and Easter eggs they hide around. Like this Sandy Cheeks pinup that's for some reason in SpongeBob's closet.
Why is there a recurring theme of Sandy being like a Playboy squirrel?
SpongeBob was a little pervert in 2002. Like this is something that you need to keep in your wallet, SpongeBob. So after giving this little fish his Krabby Patty, he lore drops on us about about a bus that can take us to Neptune's paradise. And I guess SpongeBob has flexible work hours because he just served one customer and then dipped. So we meet Patrick, who is fully clothed for some reason, and he overshares about where he got his camera.
I won first place in the annual Bikini Bottom Bikini contest, and this was the prize.
You wore a bikini? Wait, yeah, Patrick, you won a bikini contest?
I was the only male contestant, but the judges said I had the most unique figure.
Okay.
So we need bus tokens to ride the bus, but of course we don't have any. So Patrick's brilliant idea is to just go find some buried treasure.
Then just go find some buried treasure.
You think we're just gonna find that, Patrick?
Off to Goo Lagoon. Larry's here.
Look over there, a mermaid, and she's looking at you.
Pervert.
And he has a bucket and a mop for his wet ass bucket and pail. But he won't give us the bucket and pail and instead like hints at how much he loves grandma's homemade pies.
Nah, the only thing I really miss are Grandma's homemade pies.
It's important to note he refers to SpongeBob's grandma as grandma. Why is the hunkiest lobster in Bikini Bottom on a first name basis with our grandma? So we go to grandma's house, the screen cuts out, and we're hit with a randomly cryptic, like Mr. Krabs B plot.
Our dear friend Mr. Krabs makes his way to the local bargain mart to make a little extra money on the side.
Good effort there, voice actor.
And then boom, back to grandma's house. And this is where the game takes a super sharp turn to being like, not just weird, like alarming. I'm gonna say alarming. So grandma's out of urchin chips for Larry's pie, which means we need to go to the bargain mart, home of what I will simply refer to as the Krabs plotline.
I just bought them
From who? They look sort of familiar.
from Mr. Krabs. He let me have them for a steal. He's in the bargain mart, selling all kinds of stuff.
So if you're wearing Mr. Krabs' clothes, what is he wearing?
You don't want to know.
I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. Sir, why'd you put them on immediately? Mr. Krabs, I'm coming in now. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Oh my God. Don't dance!
So the plot here is that Mr. Krabs is so cheap, he is now butt naked, selling off all his clothes in Bikini Bottom's equivalent of a Dollar General. So I sneak by Eugene, who cannot be trusted not to pinch. I get the urchin chips, give them back to grandma, get the pie, give it to Larry, and get the bucket and pail, which we then use to dig up the Flying Dutchman's treasure, which is filled with bus tokens for some reason. And that's about it as far as highlights for this game go. The rest is just a lot of back and forth fetch questing, which, let me be clear, I don't mind at all. It's amazing. We eventually end up in rock bottom, and I figured it was a good time to rank it. And maybe this is crazy and a little bit premature, but it was the best game I've played so far. And I think, like, we've already found the Krabby Patty. Mr. Krabs does not get a Krabby Patty, however. He gets a restraining order. It's finally PS2 time, with SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, also from 2002.
What a silly dream. Mr. Krabs had to close the Krusty Krab. Like that'd ever happen.
Not a dream. He's actually serving 8 to 10 for public indecency. But the plot here is that SpongeBob accidentally releases the Flying Dutchman after Gary dug him up in his yard, and then he throws Gary under the bus to avoid going to hell.
Technically speaking, it was not me who found you. Gary's the one who dug you up.
Gamer move there, SpongeBob. The game looks good, but you really just run around to different areas and complete random nonsense to find the letters in SpongeBob's name to complete the area.
Search through Krusty Krab's storage, play hooky on the fit. Okay, there's a lot to do. Let's go into the Krusty Krab. Let's get our damn pinup of Sandy. This is kind of like a living, breathing little what the hell is that?
There's only like one total enemy appearance, and when you find him, he's already on 1 HP.
Okay, let's check our closet. What the hell is that thing? It's an enemy? Why are you in the Krusty Krab? Okay, let's do this. And then belly slam. Oh my, this is tough. Oh, he's a boss?
So pros and cons. Pro, you can collect different costumes that give SpongeBob different abilities.
You got the BBL in there too. Oh, I'm good at this game. This is just like Uncharted 2 Drake's Deception. Catch 8 jellyfish. I have a feeling there's only gonna be 8 and this is just gonna be like Bratz Babies where I can't. I mean, there's a plot, but like you just complete the plot by doing tasks. I don't know, I don't love it. Oh, look at, he's evolving, he's going Super Saiyan.
Con, it includes my biggest weakness known to man.
I can't do slide puzzles. Nah, I'm done.
You have to be joking. You actually, 90 seconds? You know I can't. And for those reasons, I think it's kind of just like, fine. And so I ranked it in the holographic meatloaf tier, demoting Legend of the Lost Spatula to Chumpstick. As for the Game Boy Advance version, it's another typical Game Boy platformer.
Oh. Okay, we just shot him. We just shot a jellyfish.
And I think nematodes must have like eaten my brainstem because I ranked this in Jelly Patty for some reason.
Don't do it, Gary. There's a pie bomb in there, Gary. Don't.
I guess I loved the 4-second looping flute music.
Is the music already hurting me? It's a lot of flute. It's really flute heavy.
And SpongeBob's sexy little turn animation. Like I said, no brainstem. Day 2 kicked off with a bang, a gunshot. SpongeBob has he has a gun now because he's at war. It's Battle for Bikini Bottom on the PS2 from 2003. Now this is the big one. It's a game that some people refer to as the SpongeBob game. The plot here is that Plankton has built an army of robots to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula, you know, again. But oh no, he set them to don't obey instead of obey. And now they're terrorizing the citizens of Bikini Bottom. Classic software development mistake. Cut to SpongeBob, who wakes up in the middle of this mess and then has to make sense of the situation. It actually reminds me a lot of the intro to The Last of Us.
Hello?
However, in my opinion, the greatest existential threat to Bikini Bottom are not the robots. It's Mr. Krabs, who must have broken off his ankle bracelet and he's standing right outside our house for some reason.
SpongeBob, this flapping robot crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a sinking ship. No money means no more Krusty Krab. No more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
I don't know if it's more or less concerning that it's definitely either a guy in a Mr. Krabs costume or Mr. Krabs had underwent some sort of surgery. What happened to Mr. Krabs?
The first actual level is Jellyfish Fields, which opens with Squidward running for his life, screaming like he was just born. So he was being tortured by robots and jellyfish, so it, you know, it like explains why he was screaming as torture. And now SpongeBob is going to find King Jellyfish's jelly that's supposed to help his jellyfish burns.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that King Jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
We kill robots.
This is gonna be a tough one. Calm down. Okay, we got it. Okay, now run away. Am I just like the best player of this game I've ever seen?
Kill jellyfish. SpongeBob's on like a murderous tirade right now. Talk with the locals.
Sir, do you have any underwear on you? You're wearing pants. Maybe you do. You good? Can you hear me? That's kind of creepy.
There's bungee jumping.
No, come on. And dive. Nope, that was the wrong button.
Get it! We meet the real Mermaid Man, who's definitely not a cosplayer.
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, it's that spot.
You're not Mermaid Man. That's a young guy.
And he let us massage his feet because he said we're his biggest fan. So, perks of being in the fandom.
It's something to do with massaging my feet.
This must have been from a time when Dan Schneider was still active at Nickelodeon.
Massaging your feet isn't working.
SpongeBob, that's not Mermaid Man. That's a guy in a costume.
This is an amazing game. You can play as different characters just like in Shrek 2. And there are full-blown boss fights, which I didn't get to, but still, there's full-blown boss fights. It's a great game. And after witnessing a masterpiece like this with no flaws other than like fake Mr. Krabs and very real Mermaid Man, like what can I do? The Krabby Patty spot has already been claimed by a game that I do think deserves it, but I think this is better. And so, as I seem to do in like every video now, this game deserves its own tier. But what tier exactly? Well, I think it's the only tier that makes sense to me because
He was number 1.
the Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen tier. First try on that one, actually. And of course, they made a Game Boy version, and it's the same Game Boy game like every Game Boy game. It is not Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen tier. It is Chumpstick tier. And guys, like spoiler alert for all the Game Boy games here. They are all like 90% the exact same game as every other SpongeBob Game Boy game. So we're not gonna go into graphic detail on every one. They're all the same game. Just trust me. They also made a reboot of Battle for Bikini Bottom in 2020, which of course I had to buy at the humble price tag of $30 just to like make sure, you know, it's rehydrated.
Oh, hold on a sec. That was kind of nuts. You think I can make the jump to his pineapple? No way! Oh, speed running strat unlocks. I bet no one even knows that you can do that.
But did they get Clancy Brown to voice Mr. Krabs yet? It's only been 17 years.
Let's see. I bet they did.
SpongeBob, this flapping robot crisis.
Oh, no. Okay, it's the same guy. He must have like called in sick or something for like 6,000 days.
I feel like they didn't get Clancy Brown when they could have gotten Clancy Brown, so I'm gonna put in Jelly Patty. I mean, you had like 20 3 years to ask him to say like 4 more lines.
The next game is another big one. It's Peter Jackson's SpongeBob SquarePants, the official game of the movie on the PS2 from 2004.
What happened, Patrick? I like how in SpongeBob's dream, Patrick is the damsel in distress. I think there might be something going for Patrick here in his subliminal mind.
The game follows the movie's plot pretty closely. Plankton stole King Neptune's crown, and now SpongeBob and Patrick have to go get it back. And like the movie, it starts in SpongeBob's dream where he's the manager of the Krusty Krab.
Talk to me, Krabs.
It started out as a simple order.
They got him back.
In first thoughts, it's like the same game as Battle for Bikini Bottom, is what I would say if I was still a brainstemless nematode, which I'm not anymore. We have an experience bar now that we can use to level up our stats. Guys, you can min-max Patrick in this, who's naked. The game's insane. The second level is appropriately titled Get Ready Depression, where SpongeBob and Patrick are drunk on ice cream at Goofy Goober's. And when Patrick gets told to wake up because he's passed out there all night, he snaps and decides to murder all their employees.
He's dead. He had a family. He lived a full life. He had hobbies. He had things that he enjoyed, things that stressed him out. He's probably worried about his paycheck, and he died for the Goofy Goober. God, you can't find employees like that nowadays.
The combat is fun and goofy. Goober. Boo! Patrick is constantly drunk.
Someone get Patrick his car keys.
I find Mindy, who will teach us a new trick.
It's called the smash. You have to be in the air for the smash to work.
And compete in a battle arena just to finish off all the employees who weren't on shift that day.
This is a lot. Maybe I'm good at it. They retreat and then burp. Oh, that was huge.
And it just consistently gets better.
I'm actually like indestructible. This is insane.
Ironically, immediately after the level where SpongeBob and Patrick were both plastered, the game does, hand us our car keys.
Oh, it's really hard to control. Patrick, we're gonna wrap this thing around a piece of coral. I'm sorry, buddy. This might be our last day on Earth. Shortcut. That's not a shortcut. That's a bulldozer. Oh, we're destroying the town. Okay, we're gonna drift. Okay, here we go. Avoid that. And turbo. Oh, that was Mrs. Puff. We almost just killed Mrs. Puff in a head-on collision. She wasn't even wearing a seatbelt.
There's really no major point of criticism, and this game needs to be ranked in the Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen tier, demoting Battle for Bikini Bottom by 1. And I'm totally okay with that.
If he's number 1, there really should only be one number 1 at a time, and we're just gonna pass the hat around.
What I'm not okay with, though, is the Game Boy version. Remember what I said before? They are all like 90% the exact same game as every other SpongeBob Game Boy game. It's the same game. Again, it's always the same game. It's Jelly Patty. Why did I put it in Jelly Patty? I think because Patrick and SpongeBob work together in it, and it's like 10% different. But why would that put it in Jelly Patty? Why is it in Jelly Patty? What? Maybe I'm still a brainstemless nematode. Moving on. Now it's time for one of my personal favorite childhood games, SpongeBob Lights Camera Pants on the PS2 from 2005. So this was one of the games that was in me and my sister's permanent split screen rotation. Lego Star Wars, Mario Kart, Fur Fighters, in this one. So I am biased, but I'm going to try to leave my bias at the door and rank this game fairly. In case you're unfamiliar, it's a party style game with different head-to-head mini games with a weird plot where all the characters from SpongeBob are competing for various acting roles in a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy movie led by the esteemed movie producer, Gil Hammerstein. I know what you're all thinking, but Gil is a saint, actually. He is not to be associated with any other Steens in the movie producing world. He didn't produce Dougal, and also he's voiced by the same guy that voices Nathan Drake. So, this game is better when you have someone to play it with, but I, Mr. Krabs...
No, Patrick, don't send me that, Patrick. Why'd you send me a green one?
Teamed up with Patrick to flip burgers.
Okay, the computer's kind of going nuts. They're kind of catching up, and I've been pretty much flawless. Patrick, don't burn it. It's burned, you idiot.
You just flip the good ones and discard the bad ones.
You're throwing the bag. He's selling the bag. Don't give me the trash one. Okay, here we go. The other games are fun. This one was actually one of my favorites when I was little. How is Sandy on a 20 patty combo?
The game after was making and serving tables, and honestly, Patrick kind of threw this one for us.
Onion rings. Patrick, you gotta go faster. He's asleep, Patrick. Take his order. Okay, this is giving me anxiety, like straight up. He's such a bad teammate. He's so slow at everything. Swap places. What does that mean? Now I take orders? Oh, this is gonna go great. Anyone have an order? Why are you sleeping in my restaurant if you're not ordering meal? Square X. No, that's the wrong order. Thank you, Patrick. What? That was the wrong order, Patrick. What do you mean? That's still the wrong order, Patrick. That doesn't even look like the right order either. I think he did in the wrong order. Come on, Patrick. No, that was terrible. He's so bad. He's so bad at this game.
And the last mini game I played on stream is like a rhythm pattern, like overstimulate and panic type game.
Oh, this is kind of gonna make me like feel like I'm going cross-eyed. This is... The input is like laggy. Come on, crabs. Are they ahead of us? No, they're doing terrible. Oh, they cannot work together. Okay, they're halfway behind us. The problem is Sandy is ahead of me, so do I throw here? Because if I throw, I can take her down with me. That's on me, Sandy. That's on me. I gotta remember I have the last red square. Ah, come on.
And in the end, I actually lost the entire race to Sandy.
I knew I should have thrown.
But it's fine. I don't really want to be a waiter anyway. There are a ton of other fun minigames in this one, and I stand by the fact that this is quite possibly the best game that you can break out when you're having like a party or like a I don't know, like a bridal shower or like in like a pool party or any type of like aquatic mixer. It is 100% Krabby Patty tier.
It might be the most fun party game that exists on the market. Not even just SpongeBob. I think I would take this off my shelf before I would take like Shrek Super whatever it was called.
And surely this would be an easy game to port to the Game Boy. You just take the mini games and you make them 2D and it's another platformer.
This is not the same game. What the hell is this?
Why is it a platformer again? It was right there. It was right there.
I feel like it's more of a scam. It's a good standalone game, but if you're a kid and you're like, I love that game on PS2, I want to get it to take with me in the car or to play after school. Like, that's just a scam.
100% Nasty Patty tier. In fact, okay, you know what? Hammerstein, get back here. He deserves to be canceled for just being associated with this.
Crap.
Staying in 2005, SpongeBob is introduced to the Nintendo DS for the first time in SpongeBob the Yellow Avenger. So before we jump into this game, I need to give you guys like a choice real quick. We have two options here. One, we can play this game, or two, you can all excuse yourselves and go read the entire completed works of William Shakespeare, which is most likely less reading than playing this game. But before I get to that point, let me just try to summarize the plot here real quick. The Dirty Bubble kidnap Barnacle Boy, leading SpongeBob to use the conch signal to call Mermaid Man.
Oh, great. That's great. That's the thing that we want to find. What is going on in Bikini Bottom? They gotta institute a curfew or something. They need a new like mayor.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, the Dirty Bubble steals Mermaid Man's super belt at a laundromat. SpongeBob pushes him into a washing machine, and then he gets washed, making hundreds of little pink Dirty Bubbles, like, loose all over Bikini Bottom. Okay, cool, so the plot's done, and it looks like I can finally actually play this game.
Whoa, it's a 3D game!
But we just have to read just a little bit more here.
Oh my god, how much reading is there? Please let me play the game. What? When you're indoors, just let me play. Can you even play this game? Is it even playable?
5 hours later.
Are we playing now? We're playing. Why is he showing whole immediately? That's what the direction buttons do? He just shows whole? No, that's the wrong button, SpongeBob. I told you to jump, not turn around and post whole again.
And when we can actually play the game, we just commit, like, elder abuse.
Jellyfish feels this way. What is that? Is she farting? Are we supposed to kill her? Is she an enemy? It's an old woman. She hurts. Why are we killing old people? Oh my god!
Before we just return to more light reading.
To create a water ball just like Mermaid Man, step onto a superpower pad. You just told me that! You just said that! Gosh, your Dirty Bubble. Once the timer has expired and all your I'm going to kill myself. No, not in Minecraft. I'm going to kill myself in real life. Or hold down. I don't even know what I'm playing anymore. I've lost the plot entirely.
It's the worst game I've played so far, and I don't even really know if that even counts as a game. Sub-Nasty Patty tier. And at this point, I desperately need a palate cleanser.
If I have to play that for one more second, I will delete my Patreon, I will delete my channel, and I will go become a truffle farmer.
But, I'm not gonna get one yet, because this next one might be the weirdest out of all the SpongeBob games. Now, because this is another old PC game, I had to run it through my virtual Windows XP computer again, and you can't tell from the footage, but I was looking at this on like a 2-inch by 2-inch part of my screen, requiring me to switch to my second camera, a PS2 iToy, just so you could see me.
Please, I should have given them. Okay, so this is like legal. was like League of Legends.
You have to like battle evil tires by edging your circles like closer to each other. No, I said edging. That didn't mean to say that. But yeah, and the tires release gas on death.
He just farted. Ew. And it's like an airy fart too. It's like filled with air and it like smacks. It like it's like one of these farts. It's not like a tight fart. It's like a loose like slappy fart. Sorry guys.
Nasty Patty. On to day 3. This is SpongeBob SquarePants Creature from the Krusty Krab on the PS2, and it's sticking to the last game's theme of dreams and nightmares. And believe it or not, but the last game that we played, yeah, the one with the farting tires, that was supposed to be like a PC port of this game, but as you're about to see, they're not even remotely similar. And this one opens where SpongeBob is having a racing dream, maybe a nightmare from the last game, but he sounds like this now.
Hot dog, Daddy-O! My bed is transmogrified into a lean, mean racing machine. Time to put the pedal to the metal, the rubber to the road, and the sponge to the street!
What accent was that, SpongeBob? What was he doing there? This is not what I expected at all with the title of this game. It didn't even have a car on the cover.
Look out, House! Here I come!
Look out, House, like Dr. House MD? I'm overstimulated. Me too. We're gonna watch SpongeBob get into a little smart car crash where there's nothing left of him other than like a mangled calf. They're gonna pull it out of the... We're gonna see Patrick operate the jaws of life in a minute.
The racing doesn't feel good, and it's basically just a nightmare about SpongeBob trying to get his driver's license.
My license! No, it's too far away for me to reach. Curse you, underwater currents! You win again!
To get your driving license.
So not only in SpongeBob's dream does Mrs. Puff make an appearance, but she's also overly, like, suggestive.
Crank that handle, SpongeBob. Go on.
Yes, ma'am! Okay, Mrs. Puff.
You'll need to put those pants of yours to work if you want to push that button.
So aside from the racing just feeling terrible, when we're running around just murdering the other fish, it's just one button and one hit and they're dead. It hardly really even counts as combat. And so I stopped this game here and I ranked it. Hey, it doesn't matter where I ranked it. Just hear me out before you leave an angry comment. I went back to investigate what I could be missing from this game, and it's a lot, actually.
What is that? Is that a fish? No fish in SpongeBob has ever looked like that. What is that?
The second level is called The Girth of a Hero, and it's actually this insanely cool cel-shaded Patrick level where he's a superhero because we're in his dreams now. There's a level where you're Plankton being chased by a giant evil Krabby Patty. Another Plankton level where you're just huge running around destroying Bikini Bottom. It has 5 hours of story gameplay, and unfortunately during the stream, I only experienced the Mrs. Puff, like, dream level. Sorry, he's a sponge. He gets, you know, absorbent. But I am now issuing an official overruling to this ranking. After hours of intense deliberation and review, I think this game is actually a Jelly Patty game. Because, I mean, like, although the levels are all diverse and pretty different, the gameplay is still kind of just... meh. It was also released on the DS and Game Boy. The DS version sucked, honestly. It's just like a puzzle platformer. It's not fun. And then of course the Game Boy game is going to be just another like, oh no, wait, no, this one's cool.
This one's sick. This is so cool. I can do backflip. I'm controlling the backflips, by the way.
Yeah, so the opening level on the Game Boy game is kind of like Max Dirt Bike, if you remember that game. The level after is, okay, wait, no, seizure warning. Almost got me there.
This is a trip. Guys, if you're sensitive to, if you have like, if you're gonna have a seizure, close your eyes and don't. I'll tell you when it's over. Just close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes.
And then we go skydiving, like Bratz Girls Really Rock.
Look at his tight little, his little buns like flexing to like determine where he goes.
The Patrick level after is like an arcade beat 'em up. I love this game. I love it so much. And even after researching the console version and promoting it to Jelly Patty, I still believe that the Game Boy Advance version of this game is the best version of this game. And it is shockingly a Krabby Patty. Anyone remember that one SpongeBob TV special where they had David Bowie in it, but like he didn't sing anything? Well, they made a game for it and he's not in it.
What is his music? Does he become a god in this game?
Again, it obviously follows like the plot of the TV special, but it was so long ago I hardly remember it. And luckily we have SpongeBob here to explain it for us.
We start things off, as all the best stories do, with an ice cream tank rampage. Guide Plankton in this tank that he, borrowed.
Much later.
I don't remember the special, so I'm very confused on what we're doing right now.
Kids can take control of their favorite undersea domestic Sheldon Plankton and destroy a civilization in this hit action-adventure game from THQ.
Well, time to destroy their false idols. Nice, as every great warlord does, destroy their ancient artifacts.
Also, the constant squelching sounds every time you shoot become a little much.
The fart sounds and the squelch sounds are a little much. It goes... No, not that. That was too squelchy. It's more of like a fart than a squelch. A squart, if you will. Sorry, Plankton. I just squarted. That's a squelch fart, chat. I'm using slang in case you didn't know. A squart is a squelch fart.
Squart merch coming soon. I'm gonna put it on like throw pillows or something. The level after is like a SpongeBob Patrick tandem level where you swap between each character and they can each do something different. Patrick throws SpongeBob and then SpongeBob can like open gates. It's boring and I don't really like it. And I ranked it in the chumpstick tier. The DS and Game Boy versions were just more platformers. I'm just getting tired, guys. So I ranked those both in Chumstick, and then I figured I had to like bump up the console version one, so it's in holographic meatloaf now, but it's still not very good. However, the next game is a certified childhood banger. Of course, it's none other than Drawn to Life SpongeBob Edition. So there is a story here. It's just like the Doodle Bob plot from that one episode. But if we're being honest, like who plays Drawn to Life for the plot? We play Drawn to Life for the drawing.
There's his face, his signature nose. Oh my God, this sucks. Okay, this is his body. Okay, could be worse, could be worse. Little happy faces. Oh, he's kind of sexy though. Oh, look at him. Look at him striking a pose on the top. We should make it like kind of pixelated though. I think that looks good. That looks like it's pixelated. Are you done drawing? Yes. That's my original SpongeBob OC.
And now that we made our own menace to rival the likes of Mr. Krabs, it's time to play the game.
Nice, he's got the ass of something greater than himself and a little, it just looks like he stuck a bunch of blue post-it notes to his crotch. Hey, at least Mr. Krabs now isn't like the #1 most wanted pervert of Bikini Bottom. We took that off his hands.
But let's be honest, like no one's playing Drawn to Life for the playing. We're playing Drawn to Life for the drawing. And they let me draw like a checkpoint marker. So I don't know. I don't really know what to like draw for a check. I gave him a BBL. No easy way to say that one.
It seems that I've dropped my BBL. There we go. What is that little character? I didn't even draw that. Karate chopper jump on it. Should we? Sorry, man.
Next on the agenda is to draw the little guy we just turned to pulp. So this is him now. See, he looks a little bit happier. Still looks like he's suffering a bit though.
These are like my little cult following characters. Hello, little characters.
And then next is to draw the victory display, and I didn't really know what to draw here, so I drew like his like deceased ex-husband, but it ended up just kind of looking like the Lorax that we like emote on top of.
I was just gonna emote on his corpse, okay? He's like flexing his moves. He's making his pecs bounce on top of his corpse.
And that's pretty much Drawn to Life. I mean, yes, there's platforming and actual gameplay. I don't really care. I love drawing and I love this game and it's Krabby Patty to me. So the next game is technically a Nicktoons game, so I was kind of hesitant to play it, but then I noticed that the title is SpongeBob SquarePants featuring the Nicktoons in Globs of Doom, and I think that does technically make it a SpongeBob game.
Oh my God, it's Tak from Tak and the Power of Juju. Who's that lady there? Is that Zim's mom? I never watched Invader Zim. I never liked that show when I was little. I thought it was boring.
So you guys remember Nicktoons Unite from the Nickelodeon Games video? This game is like that, except the roster of characters is way weirder. We have Tak. Anyone remember Tak? No? Well, I think he died. I don't really know what the hell happened to his franchise. Patrick looks like this. That's kind of just a side note though. Invader Zim, beautiful, gorgeous from Jimmy Neutron, which seems like a weird pick out of all the Nicktoons characters. And the man that needs no introduction, the Hermit Crab from like nothing. I don't know. I looked him up online and he's like only in this game. So I thought he was from Tak, but I don't know. He's just kind of like a father figure to us now. So, but, oh, okay, so the plot. There's evil globs of doom that rain from the sky, turning everyone into zombies. You know, the globs of doom.
Hermit Crab Daddy, how do you open the door?
Take your time.
Okay.
Be cautious.
She just killed herself.
It's just like Nicktoons Unite, except like way worse, even though it was released 3 years after.
This game is so far worse than Nicktoons Unite. I'm not sure which one came out first. This guy won't die. I'm trying to use the power up and it won't work. Is he a pacifist? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know he was chill like that. Stop guarding. He's going into, like, God, what is this thing, like Floyd Mayweather?
And there are boss battles, but let's be real. I mean, doesn't look like I was missing out on a whole lot.
Where are the pickles?
It sucked. I ranked it in Nasty Patty, and the DS game was like slightly better. Yeah, it was just another platformer, but you could switch between these two characters, and it was like kind of a puzzle, and it was better than whatever the console was. So I ranked that in Chumstick. And we're gonna be staying on the DS actually for an exclusive game. SpongeBob versus the big one, Beach Party Cook-Off, aka SpongeBob's answer to Cooking Mama. Except instead of being a wholesome little cooking game where you're just SpongeBob in the kitchen cooking, SpongeBob employs a bunch of little planktons where he's directly quoted as saying he pays a quarter of minimum wage to cook for him instead.
But Mr. Krabs is paying you half of a quarter of minimum wage.
Okay, it was a good speech. I thought he might have gone a little bit too far when he said to kill your landlords, but I think the heart was there.
And also Patrick's in the kitchen for some reason.
Cause Patrick does not look good. Pounds. Here we are pounding Plankton in the kitchen. Oh, these are the games that destroy the screen, and I also can't do it with my mouse.
It's fine. I can't mix anything, so I just always failed at that.
I can't, little Plankton. I'm sorry, don't look at me like that. I can't, I tried.
But it was better than Hell's Kitchen on DS, and so I ranked it in holographic meatloaf. On day 4, I started with SpongeBob SquarePants Truth or Square on the Wii, aka Inception, SpongeBob edition. Because the plot here is that Mr. Krabs gave SpongeBob the Krabby Patty secret formula at his house. He was throwing some Krusty Krab anniversary party, but SpongeBob loses it, all in the span of 2 hours somehow. And then he can't remember where he put it because he just can't remember anything when he's sad.
And when I'm sad, I can't remember anything.
So his plan is to team up with Plankton, you know, naturally, get a lobotomy, and then go back through his memories to find it.
I'm fighting him the whole time.
And my nunchuck is broken.
Why is everything broken today? Connected nunchuck. No, I'm not connecting a nunchuck. I gotta find my other nunchuck. Hold on, give me a sec. It's right over here somewhere. I found it. Yay, good. Okay, good. The nunchuck works.
And because SpongeBob needs to be happy in order to remember anything, we now play through all of his happy memories.
If you run out of lives, you'll have to go home. If you run out of lives, you'll forget who you are and piss yourself. It's a cool idea for a game. I like the idea that there's like an A and B plot where we're innocently trying to get our memories back because Plankton gave us a terrible memory disease and he's also taking advantage of us. I mean, he's taking advantage, like, that sounded wrong. He's taking advantage of the opportunity to rewire to get the secret. Anyway, what am I talking about?
The first level is Jellyfish Fields. SpongeBob has some new catchphrases he's been workshopping.
I'm gonna pound you into ground round.
I'm gonna pound you into ground ham? That cannot be one of your catchphrases. Luckily, I don't think it stuck. I don't think he liked it. He seemed kind of uncomfortable with it.
The levels are a lot of fun and well designed. And SpongeBob can get different power-ups that change his body on like a puberty level.
Should I have destroyed that? Was that even a bad guy? He just got roid rage right now. He just kills everything that moves. Pay no attention to the deep wedgie. Actually, pay attention.
We're actually freeing the jellyfish instead of just brutally killing them for once. And I ranked it in the Jelly Patty tier. And the DS version was like, I don't know, fine. It was just another platformer, and I don't know, they introduced like a gum mechanic.
You make contact with what stuck to the ground? Gum with a G.
And I ranked that one in holographic meatloaf. And the next game is SpongeBob Boating Bash on the Wii, where Mrs. Puff dies.
Oh, she's gonna die.
Because Mrs. Puff died peacefully in a fiery car accident, SpongeBob can't get his license until we meet this new character named Seymour Scales.
Seymour Scales is the name.
Who is a licensed driving instructor.
I am a certified driving instructor who can teach you to drive with my special patented Learn to Drive system.
And he says he'll give us a license if we follow his course, which involves like a demolition derby where we battle other fish, who I can only imagine Seymour like trafficked and then forced into like this Hunger Games style tournament.
He's trying to run. He's trying to run. Did he just flip me off?
I'm gonna nail you to the ground.
Whoa, SpongeBob, that's a little violent. I don't know if we want to nail Mr. Fisher to the ground. Oh my god!
It's a solid racing, like, demolition derby style game that is only rivaled by the likes of Rugrats in Paris on the PS1. 10 out of 10, would get T-boned by Sandy again.
God damn it, Sandy!
Well, 9 out of 10, because I ranked it in the Jelly Patty tier, I guess. As for the DS version, it just uses the touchscreen to, like, drag yourself around a little track. It reminds me of Shrek's Smash and Crash Racing on the Game Boy. And it's like holographic meatloaf, I think. And who remembers this thing? Anyone? No? I don't really blame you. There were only like 10 games released for it, but it's the Wii uDraw game tablet. I don't know. I have one. I'm pretty proud of it. Comes with a sounding rod.
Okay, SpongeBob SquigglePants. I'm so excited for this. This is gonna be the highlight of the entire video. Watch.
Now, excuse me for jumping to conclusions here on this one, but I was under the impression that this was going to be a drawing game, you know, because we had to buy a whole uDraw gaming tablet just to play it, but it's not. It seems to be drawing themed mini games.
What is this? What? Wait, what? Catch? We're not even drawing? It's a drawing game. What are we doing? We're playing little baby games? What was that?
And they are very mini games. They're like 3 seconds max.
What the hell is happening? This is just iCarly on the Wii.
It does have an entire acted sequence of Tom Kenny as Patchy the Pirate.
Ahoy there, matey. It's your old friend Patchy the Pirate.
But hey, it's not going to be enough to save you, SpongeBob SquigglePants. You really dropped the ball with this one. It's just like why did we need a tablet for this? I mean, you technically can draw on some random canvases sometimes. I don't know, I had artist block. But it is 1, not a very good game, and 2, not worth spending the $70 that the uDraw gaming tablet cost when it was released, on top of the $40 price tag for this game. It's guys, like, oh my god, we're not paying $110 for this. And in my opinion, that is inexcusable. That is 100% inexcusable. It is a Mr. Krabs move. He is still in the bargain mart, and I ranked it in the Chumpstick tier. You know, in retrospect, I didn't know at the time how much everything cost, like, on release. But if I knew that, let me just say, man, nasty patty. All right, gotta calm down real quick. Okay, the next game is on PC, and it is SpongeBob Clash of Triton from 2011, and I can't really get it going.
I feel like I'm missing buttons down here. Doesn't it look like there's something down here? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try one more thing.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys. Okay, I think we're in. I don't think that works.
Like, I don't know what to do because, okay, so the game is here, but I can't reach like the next button. So I can't really continue. I tried everything. So yeah. So I had to look it up, and it just looks like Rampage, but SpongeBob edition on PC from 2011. I don't know why they made this. I don't know what it is. It's disqualified. I can't rank it. But day 5 starts with an actual playable game, Plankton's Robotic Revenge from 2013. It's robots. Again, you know, everything kind of went downhill after Plankton turned the chum bucket into a data center. Now, sadly, there's no audio in this game because the entire audio track was copyrighted.
That's cool. Oh, it's pink. Don't clip that. Don't take that out of context. I'm playing, when I screamed, oh, it's pink, I'm playing a SpongeBob video game. You can't just take the face cam out. I meant the little bits and bobs are pink. I don't think that helped clarify, actually. This one might be, like, amazing. This feels great. The camera auto tracks. There's, like, a little, like, butthole shaped crack right here. All right, now we're just shopping online. Oh, faster rate of fire. Okay, this game is awesome. I think this game might be insane.
I need to stop getting like all hot and bothered every time a game has like the slightest customization feature. Oh, we can buy a gun. Ooh, it's a pickle launcher, and this is the gameplay.
He's got that thing on him. Do we have unlimited pickles? Look at his little angry face when he's shooting pickles.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like much watching it back, but I guess I was enjoying myself in the moment, and there's a boss fight.
God, I hate you, Plankton. Like, why are you so evil? Because your restaurant sucks? Is that the only reason you're so evil? Buddy, you're selling dead fish to fish. Do you realize? Wait, how does he get the chum? Maybe that's why he's evil. How does Plankton get the chum for the chum bucket? Chum is ground up fish. The people in Bikini Bottom are fish. I just realized that.
We did it! Chalk up one more victory to the forces
You
of
guys
good.
didn't do a damn thing. You were hiding in the cabin.
And for some reason, I ranked this one in Krabby Patty. It's probably really like a holographic meatloaf tier game, but I just can't help getting overly excited when a game has an upgrade slider. So, ruin that one. The DS version exists. I'm just tired. It's Chumstick. Luckily for me, I can rest for 10 years. And wake up because, oh boy, ooh, more SpongeBob games. SpongeBob is on PC now, but not like that PC, like actual PC. He's on Steam. This is SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake, and let's let's just play it. SpongeBob looks arguably his best with photorealistic irises and is excited to go to Glove World in this new living and breathing Bikini Bottom experience.
Whoa, ma'am, hey, whoa. I need you to step back. I need you to take a couple seconds to just listen to me and listen to my voice, okay? I'm gonna come up there and I need you to just scooch back for me just a little bit, all right? Oh, how'd she build this? I gotta go find Patrick real quick. You guys gotta stay right there. You gotta stay right there. Christ, this town has like a problem.
The opening plot is just a terrible car accident blocked the way to the Krusty Krab.
Sir, are you okay? Karen, you almost just died.
And then we meet all the characters from the game while undergoing a little tutorial on the basic controls.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that. Plankton's gonna be so mad if you saw I just did that. I just slapped his wife's ass by accident. Okay, we gotta run.
We find Patrick and get to Glove World where we're introduced to this mysterious character, Cassandra.
My name is Madame Cassandra, purveyor of long-lost treasures of the 7 seas.
And she gave SpongeBob these magic bubbles that make any wish come true, which he was very excited about.
I wish for Patrick to have the biggest, ballooniest adventure of his
What
life.
an idiot. God, he just wasted the wish. What an idiot.
But it turns out they're actually King Neptunes, and SpongeBob already blew, like, thousands of bubbles, sinking the world into, like, a terrible apocalypse. Just, you know, quirky sponge things.
Now he's gonna jump too, probably because his wife or his family or his husband just got blasted and turned to a fine pink mist in front of his eyes. The guy tweaking out behind his head, he's having a fit.
I am a balloon.
We need to find our friends and make sure they're all right.
I doubt it. They probably got Thanos snapped. It seemed like the same mechanics applied. Like it was like 50% of the population.
What about this?
What? Who's that? This is actually really dark. Everyone's dead and there's like skeletons. It's not like they got like snapped out of existence and they can be returned. Like that's a dead body. That's like a corpse that probably smells. Oh, she's back. She's still not over it. Okay, sorry, ma'am. I was hoping you got Thanos snapped and it would have made my job easier, to be honest with you. You gotta stop finding high places. Who keeps letting her go up here? You guys don't see her sneak up? You don't have to. Are you okay? How you doing? Sorry, I didn't mean to. That was a misclick.
The first task at hand in this new corpse-riddled version of Bikini Bottom is to find Mr. Krabs.
No, not the Krusty Krab.
Oh, they're all dead.
Who's presumed dead? I mean, we literally watched him get sucked into a portal. But Plankton's here, and he needs to be rescued.
Poor Plankton. Look at his wife. Doesn't even know I slapped her on the bum bum. Whoa. What is this? Did he just ult? I'm going nuts, actually. Wow, that was good.
You know who else is here?
Oh, no. We're gonna have to kill her.
Over here.
Yeah, hey, like, not really interested anymore since you killed, like, my entire city. But, oh, hey, Mrs. Puff. So I'll be right back. Hold on. She wants me more than you.
School's out, SpongeBob. I have a bit of a heated situation here.
Good line.
My adorable cuties.
Let's save it.
So Cassandra is trying to gaslight us that all of our friends got sucked into other realities and didn't literally get fried to death in front of our eyes. And this plot point gets especially confusing as soon as we make it into the first world, Cowboy World.
Oh, sorry, partner. I'm looking for my pal, Mr. Krab.
The switch up. What do they call that? Code switching? When you like change how you talk with like who you're around?
Barnacles, it's so small.
Oh, it's not small, Patrick.
It's not?
It's just very, very far away.
That's the excuse we usually go for. It's not small. It's it's far away.
Pause. How is Mrs. Puff in this reality when we just spoke to her as one of the pre-snap survivors in our reality? And also, like, she doesn't know who we are?
Howdy, strangers.
Okay, yeah, Cassandra, this doesn't really seem like all our friends just got sucked into portals and now we have to find them from other realities. This kind of seems like all our friends are dead. We attempt to get our seahorse driving license.
Go around!
I did, Puff. Can you calm down? She's like screaming in my ear. It's making me nervous.
There's this whole thing where Sandy is the sheriff and we get into a bar fight.
We're gonna clear the bar. She's gonna be like, hey, you weren't so bad after all, kid. We're gonna fall in love. We're gonna have half sponge, half squirrel babies. They're gonna be like those little animals that like you would put in cups of water that came in like a pill and they make a creature.
And then get drunk on cactus juice.
Okay, there's a drinking minigame. See, good thing I didn't stop. We're getting drunk in SpongeBob.
And there is no world where this isn't one of the best games I've played yet. And for that reason, I'm kind of in a pickle. But I wanted to ask you guys your opinion on this one because I can't really decide what the right move here is. I placed it in the Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen tier with the movie game, but I can't help but think that there should probably only be one #1 Smitty game. So please give your insight. Which is it? The SpongeBob SquarePants movie game or the Cosmic Shake? Please write a thesis in your best cursive with supporting arguments and responses to objections. Thank you. The next game is not the Cosmic Shake. It is a PC port of an app game called Krusty Cook-Off, and it's on Steam for the low price of $15. Yeah, thank you to my patrons.
Okay, never mind. I need you to do something important for me. Oh, this is quite the downgrade immediately.
There's no voice acting, and it's basically just like a Papa's Burgeria game. And in the first level, we're not even making Krabby Patties. We're making like jellyfish pancakes. I don't know, the game is pretty straightforward. I forgot in the moment that this cost me $15 and I ranked it in the holographic meatloaf tier, but honestly, I mean, that's probably like a nasty patty offense. Which brings us to the elephant in the room that everyone's been trying to avoid eye contact with for the entire video. It's Roblox, because apparently SpongeBob made like officially licensed Roblox games. Are they games? I've played Roblox once before in the Shrek video where we played like that Shrek labor camp simulator game, but I forgot my login to that account, so I had to make a new one where I am now known in the Roblox community as Poop Doctor 51. Numbers 1 through 50 were taken.
It's really quiet. There's no in-game audio. Is that a rabbit? Oh, those are people. There's Eugene Krabs. Is this real money or those are Robux, I think? Let's do this.
$50? And I just don't get it. I just don't understand Roblox, I think. Like, I feel like a boomer. Roblox is like the first thing that I've noticed kids participating in that I just don't understand. I'm trying to understand, but like at the same time, what is this? Like, what is the game? What's the game here?
What is the hive? I'm so confused. I do not understand Roblox. I'm sorry. There's some guy over there getting, what is that? What's chasing him? A homeless guy? You do literally just get jelly and you put it in a circle? That can't be the game, right?
I get that we're like trying not to die from the sea bear, but like, this is what happens when we see the sea bear.
Oh, there's the sea bear. Okay, get in the sea bear circle and sing the campfire song. Will he kill me? No, he's just doing his thing.
Sometimes.
Actually, help! And like other players, please? Wait, where am I running to? Oh, god damn it! Play again with same team? No, they're terrible. I want to revive. It's $5 for one revive?
And then chat told me that there was another officially licensed SpongeBob game on Roblox, and I just need to give you guys a warning. Like, prepare yourselves for what you're about to see. I have no idea how to explain it, and I'm not open to questions on it.
Oh my god, where do I go? There's 3 options. $500, that can't be real money, but it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, hi Larry, I'm gonna purchase him. I don't have enough currency. I want stinky caveman diaper. Not enough currency. What the hell am I doing? Oh, that's my base, Poop Doctor 51's base. Look at me, I look so cool. What's he gonna do though? Okay, I have $181. So he just makes money now, and I can sell him for 12. Why is every Roblox game just like a sweatshop simulator? I swear to God, every single game in Roblox is just make a sweatshop. You have a very nice sweatshop, sir. Or madam. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you. Ow, what? What is going on? There's a gang war. I'm not affiliated. Oh, you're stealing my SpongeBob, you son of a bitch? You're the one that I bumped into earlier, and I apologize, little bastard. Kids these days they have no respect.
I just can't really find like the game aspect here. It seems to me like we're just kind of soft launching the idea of casinos to kids when they're like 4. Like we need to do better. Kids need to play Barnyard on the PS2. But kids, if you're playing this game on Roblox, just please don't vote in elections when you're 18. Thank you. So after all these years, our boy Patrick finally got his own game. The Patrick Star game on PC, aka Goat Simulator. It's literally just Goat Simulator, except you're Patrick.
Oh, Patrick, uh-oh, I'm stuck. Oh, that was violent.
And in case you don't know what Goat Simulator is, you probably do, so I'm not gonna explain it. It's Goat Simulator.
Here we go, ride the slide. What the hell happened? I turned into a giant piece of bubblegum? I'm stuck.
If we want to get technical, it's like a non-linear sandbox where we can terrorize the citizens of Bikini Bottom and not be held accountable.
Can I kill people with these shovels?
We can just drive cars through public and violate OSHA laws. It's a fine game.
I just, whoa, landmine.
I think it's mainly aimed towards kids, which is a good thing. But for me, I put it in holographic meatloaf tier. And it leads us to our final PC game. Released in 2025, it is SpongeBob Titans of the Tide, aka the sequel to Cosmic Shake, which, as you know, I love very dearly. And it starts off terribly.
Oh, who am I kidding? I always mean it.
Oh, I hate the millennial animations. The cringe millennial face animations. What is going on here? Mr. Krabs, what did you do? Did you expose yourself at the bargain bin again? Why are all the reporters here? God damn, you can't trust this guy. You give him an inch, he takes a mile, and then he takes all his clothes off too.
The game starts where we need to prepare the Krusty Krab to open, just cleaning tables and gathering ingredients. Because apparently they're having a half-off sale, and everyone wants a Krabby Patty, including the Flying Dutchman, who had to patiently wait in line, and King Neptune, who cut in line, resulting in a gang war breaking out in the Krusty Krab, and SpongeBob dies. Sorry, I didn't mean to like just dump that one on you, but he's dead. And just in case you thought it couldn't get any worse,
a nuclear bomb? We cut back to a nuclear bomb? How many times are they gonna nuke Bikini Bottom? Okay, we need to get underground. We need to take all our clothes off because they could be irradiated, and then we can't use shampoo. I read about this. Oh, it's good to know that you're not feeling sad anymore, even though everyone just died in a nuclear explosion. You're not ready to jump. That's good. Okay, guys, I'm coming.
We play as Patrick in the opening sequence, desperate to get back to the Krusty Krab, and love him or hate him, he's a good friend.
Stripping down. No, guys, if there's a nuclear explosion and you're in the fallout, you're supposed to take off all your clothes and not shampoo. So get underground, take off all the clothes that could be contaminated with it, get naked. I know it sounds weird, but we need to be mature adults. You need to get naked, and then you can't shampoo because something about that will stick the radiation in you.
And after a long first level that was very well designed, killing ghosts, rescuing Plankton, blowing some stuff up, dabbling in puzzles, and platforming.
Krabby Patties smell amazing.
No! God, Bennett Foddy, please! Oh, thank God he's dead on impacts. Oh, he really just died, huh?
We finally make it to the Krusty Krab, where we're greeted by none other than Fred the Fish.
Fred's dead again.
And a boss fight.
Fred cannot get a happy ending. I'm gonna be the first one to give Fred a happy ending. I'm gonna, you know, like, complete his wildest desire. Nah, I'm not. You know what? I take that back. Kill him, Patrick. Here, pick this up. Pick this up. Throw it. Nice. No. Oh, I kind of dodged it. Whoa, I'm going nuts. This is just Elden Ring. Whew. I'm farming him? Oh my God! That was insane. I just had a moment of clarity.
So the Krusty Krab is foobar, but luckily now there's a floating Krusty Krab. I feel like I missed something about the floating Krusty Krab. It was there in the intro and I didn't want to say anything about it, and it's here again. I don't know when they got this, but the gang's all here, including dead SpongeBob. And because him and Patrick have their BFF rings, we're introduced to the main gimmick of this game. Death. Because you can switch between SpongeBob and Patrick at will, going back and forth between who's a ghost and who's alive, and playing with both of the characters, swapping between them feels really good. It feels really fluid. I feel like this is getting too game reviewy.
Dumb people are always blissfully unaware of how dumb they really are.
Is Dustin Hoffman.
So after surfing a lot and bouncing on a bunch of stuff and finding little secrets, I'm a little secret hunter. I'm a little trophy hunter.
No secret. God, why, SpongeBob? Okay, no, it's fine. We hit a checkpoint.
I decided to rank this game in the Jelly Patty tier. I still prefer the Cosmic Shake. I just think they handled the recurring theme of nuclear fallout a little better. And that's all of the mainline SpongeBob games on PC. Oh wait, nope, there is a Power Wash Simulator SpongeBob DLC. Okay, so I played that. And let's be honest, Power Wash Simulator is always a Krabby Patty. I love that game. And now we've played all the mainline SpongeBob games, but we still have the weird ones.
Limited edition SpongeBob Leapster. Many men lust for, not many men possess. This is a collector's item. Comes with a sounding rod.
So I'll see you in a second.
How was that?
It's fine. Regular. I drank a lot.
Mic is on.
My mic is on? What do you mean my mic is on? I was filling my water bottle.
The first game here, for some reason, would only work through the physical Xbox hooked up to my TV, is SpongeBob HeroPants on the 360.
I don't remember the realistic squirrel in this, but he's here. Who? Oh, it's Sandy. I forgot that she was a realistic squirrel in this movie. He's jacked as hell. Yeah, but does that look like Sandy? She's not even wearing a bikini. She's naked. Like, that's not Sandy Cheeks.
And aside from realistic Sandy, there's absolutely nothing positive to say about this game. This is how it starts.
I'm not wrong here, right, for thinking that that's a solid thing that you can run on. This, in front of me. Look what happens. She's dead! I feel terrible, I just made you a tripod. Sounds like I cut off all your limbs when I say that. That's not what I meant. I mean, like, I just propped you up in the corner to film me. I thought all these games would have motion. I forgot only one of them was on the Kinect.
And I know we're getting towards the end of the video, but I'm not kidding. This might be the worst SpongeBob console game that has ever been made. Yes, there is a turn into a realistic squirrel button.
Oh.
But it's from 2015 and it's terrible.
This game sucks.
It's terrible.
It's nasty, Patty. However, the 3DS port of this game was actually an identical copy of the console game, which, you know, still sucks, but I thought it was kind of impressive, and so I put that one in Chumstick. Okay, so we're gonna stay on the Xbox 360 here, but we're throwing away the controller and we're replacing it with the future.
That's probably, oh, there we go. There we go. On the ghost hunting shows, the ghost always like, oh my God, there's a spirit in our home.
It jumped up to the ceiling. What the hell is it?
The ghost is on the counter being like, whoa, he's twerking on you. He's grinding on you. Stand back to play. Whoa, there's my face. It has a built-in face cam.
This is SpongeBob Surf and Skate Road Trip, and it's a surfing game on the Kinect.
Copy the following poses to learn how to, oh, hey guys, learn how to control your board. Oh, it's telling me how to steer right. I have to do all of this just to turn. This is not gonna work. This is a broken piece of equipment. Come on, Kinect. Smash little obstacles like buoys. I thought it said boys. Jesus Christ. How? I don't know what I'm doing. Because it doesn't work. Did they play test it? No, go over the ramp, go over the ramp. Ow. No! I have a concussion.
Okay, the Kinect sucks. It's always sucked. It's terrible, it's always sucked, and it's bad. After I hit my head, my childhood flashed before my eyes, and I was flooded with nostalgia from the Kinect of, like, the worst kind.
I'm going so fast. I'm actually good at this game now. Oh, I'm grinding. Please, God. That was sick. Okay, it's holographic meatloaf, actually. That was awesome.
This game is Chumstick. I hit my head too hard here. And also there's a DS version of it. I don't know how that's possible. Oh, it's just Club Penguin surfing. Okay, on DS and SpongeBob. They re-released the Club Penguin surf minigame on DS. What? What a scam! It's nasty, Patty, and it's actually insane that they just took a minigame from a free game and put it on the DS for money. And speaking of money, I spent a lot of it on the rest of the games here. Thank you to my patrons. Starting with the SpongeBob Plug-N-Play. So this is made up of 4 minigames, and they're actually pretty solid. I mean, for a plug-and-play, at least. All I can compare it to is the Scooby-Doo car accident simulator, and that wasn't very good. But there's 4 games on it. Jellyfish Dodge, you just dodge jellyfish. Guide and Collide, it's like a puzzle game where you just guide jellyfish to SpongeBob. Snowball Showdown, and this is the best one because it's literally just worms.
Got him, right in his tip.
In a brick break game, and this is the worst one.
If I didn't have like a stick and hoop, this would be like my favorite game when I was a kid.
So holographic meatloaf, and we're just gonna move on to the stupid little baby game era of SpongeBob video games. Starting with SpongeBob: A Day in the Life on the Vtech.
Yes, it works. Q-tip covered in schmutz. Can you see that? Always gotta hand it to eBay for sending me everything covered in schmutz. Look at how schmutzy that was.
Where the entire point of this educational game is just like, can you read?
What am I doing? I gotta get a chest?
Or something? I don't know. You just like randomly shoot bubbles towards an object that's spelled in the corner, and you can't control the bubbles, and you can't control where the objects are, so you just randomly spam bubbles in hopes that you get it, and if you don't, guess what? You're illiterate, apparently.
All right, you're an idiot, child. What is that, Tide Pods? Wait, this is impossible?
And I have to say, it's like better than Roblox, but it's hardly educational, and I'm putting it in Nasty Patty. I know, we'll get to the Smart Cycle in a minute. I gotta save it for last because it destroys me. This is the Leapster 2 in the limited edition SpongeBob yellow colorway.
An item that many men lust for, not many men possess. I am not like most men, comes with a sound.
And I have 2 games on it, SpongeBob Through the Wormhole and SpongeBob: A Day in the Life of a Sponge, and they're both just not very good.
Oh, these are the people that used to have it before me. Okay, so the kids that used to have this before me were Brocco. It's a weird name for a kid. KZ and Jesus Christ.
The first one, Through the Wormhole, is just kind of like Crossy Road, but you count, and you play against the ghosts of many children before you.
Oh my God, Khalil was tearing this game up.
And SpongeBob Saves the Day was just like flashy animations for 90% of it.
Sorry, customers are eating it. Please
They got Clancy Brown for this, but they couldn't get Clancy Brown for Battle of Bikini Bottom. Are you kidding me?
We like counted some coins and played with our clam. It's fine for toddlers. I don't know how to rank this. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Well, I mean, I did hit my head pretty hard, so holographic meatloaf, I guess. Next is the SpongeBob gaming laptop by Vtech, equipped with custom keycaps, a responsive gaming mouse, and a full HD 8x4 pixel non-backlit display.
The reflection is so bad. Shut up, SpongeBob! Does he ever shut up? Okay. I don't know how to get rid of the reflection. N.
S.
Oh, this is enthralling.
And I don't even know if this like counts as a video game anymore. It's like playing on a calculator that yells at you.
Can you help me pick out the heaviest food?
There's three mushrooms and a banana.
Arrow buttons and press enter to choose.
I don't know what it is. It's like 2 pixels. He wants me to find the heaviest food. What are they? How do I know if the spotted mushroom is heavier than the banana, which is heavier than the I don't know what it is. What is this? A lemon? It could be a coconut. I'm gonna have to go with that, I guess. What is it, SpongeBob? I don't know what it is.
Chumstick. I don't know, man. We're on to the last SpongeBob game. It all amounts to this.
This hurts my butthole really bad. I forgot about that. It's so hard. They did. Whoa. Whoa.
I don't think you can say that.
I gotta bleep out that whole block. That did not come out right.
Is this an unboxing video?
Yeah, it is. I want to keep the box somewhat intact, unlike my butthole.
Now, because I have a box fresh copy, it came with a surprise.
What is this? This is.
You look amazing.
Hey.
Which was completely unnecessary because the game isn't even in 3D.
It's not even in 3D. Look at it without the glasses. Does it look 3D?
I can't tell because the graphics are so bad.
Yeah, but does it have like any blue or red shifting?
I don't think so.
Alright. Oh wow, the jellyfish is like in 3D. Oh, my butthole though.
And I was under the impression that I was in some sort of race.
Okay, here we go. Fast, fast, fast. Ow! I was dislocated my ankle.
But this is just the menu, and you're supposed to use the track to get to different mini games.
We're going to the cave, next level. Oh, she's hot in this game too.
What?
What?
Which don't require the smart cycle at all.
I'm not even racing anybody, it's just the menu. It's way worse than the Scooby game. It hurts and there's nothing to accomplish. I missed the Krusty Krab. I gotta go all the way around the track again. I'm done with it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
It's nasty, Patty. Look, Smart Cycle, you can break my butthole, but you can never break my spirits. Because I just played every single SpongeBob game that ever exists. Okay, aside from SpongeBob typing, I tried for probably 10 hours. I don't know where to get it. The copies that I can get don't run. I'm sorry. It still counts in my opinion. And here are the final rankings. Please let me know who you think is number 1, the SpongeBob movie game or the Cosmic Shake. There can only be one, and I can't decide. I would probably hand it to the SpongeBob movie game, but I don't know. Thank you for joining me on this terrible roller coaster that was filled with hard plastic and destroys your asshole. Please subscribe if you haven't. Turn bell notifications on so you can join the upcoming live streams, which are coming right here on YouTube very soon. And thank you to all my patrons for making big videos like this even possible. And you too can join my Patreon for only $5 a month and get access to all the exclusive videos. But that is all from me. I have been Nibs, and if you excuse me, I need to run to the bargain mart real quick to get some urchin chips. Bye-bye.